not about the form factor. The form factor is must. It's mandatory, but it's not sufficient. It's going to be about all-day battery life. It's going to be about instant on. It's going to be best-in-class graphic, because you cannot feed discrete graphic into this form factor. It's going to be secure built into the system. So when you'll be working on this system, you will not have to worry about security. Somebody else will do the job for you. It will be seamless connectivity between devices. The show showed you I didn't have enough time to cover the compute continuum, but you're going to have several devices in your house. It's going to be phone, it's going to be tablet, it's going to be desktop, it's going to be notebook. All of them are going to speak with each other and share the media, and we are going to do it seamlessly, so you don't need to be wishbone in order to be able to do it. It will be very simple touch, and you'll be able to flip the features from your PC to the TV and vice versa. If you run multiple operating systems, this is the transformation. It's carry something which you are proud of, and you'll be able to enjoy it. And we speak about it. It will be, I am on Facebook instantly. I get back to what I was doing instantly. By the way, not only that it switch off automatically, it will also connect back to the hotspot to the last page that you've seen before. I like the way it looks. It protects my stuff from inside. It knows me, my phone, where I am. There's another huge issue that we are working on in Intel, which is context aware. There's going to be sensors in the PC that will know many, many things about you, and they'll know your calendar, they'll know where you are, the accelerometer will know if you are standing or sitting, and it will be able to feed and give you some information like, hey guys, why won't you go to the next meeting? It will dial for you because you need to be on the bridge. Many, many different activations. These are the features that we are going to have, and most important, it will be waiting for me. I will not wait for him. This will be my system, and this is the things that we are going to do as we are moving forward. Bear with me 1 minute for the technical people among you that we know to appreciate it. Today, our mainstream is designed about 35 watts. In order to be able to come to this beautiful form factor that you see over here, we need to stretch it down to the range of 15 watts, huge task. There was no way that we could have done it if we didn't have this magic new 3D transistor that enabled us to put everything in a much smaller place, get great performance while reducing the power. And if you remember when I showed you the turbo, it will be centered around 15 watts, but it will be able to go higher. For the people that are asking all this kind of question about ARM, my partner in crime, Dan Davis, I believe is going to cover it tomorrow. We have the Atom family coming from below, and we try to overlap between the Core family, which I'm covering right now, and the Atom family that he will be covering. And then our customers, our OEM, will be able to choose what is the ones that fit best for them. Now, the ideas and the opportunities in order to do it, and we start working with our customer as we speak, is unlimited. Let me share with you one of the concepts that we are playing with, which is called namely Kishki. Don't ask me about the name, I didn't invite it. I didn't invent it. Nikishki is a concept we see that we are going to deliver to the market to you by 2013. This had the secondary screen that we spoke about and tested very well 2-3 years ago, but the technology was not there in order to be able to implement it. So when we'll be on the go, we'll be able to look at the screen and see whatever we need. So rather than giving you foil, let me show you the prototype of Nikishki as it looks right now. Ladies, please come on stage. Thank you. So first of all, this is the way that Nikishki look like. When you go with Nikishki, you'll have the secondary screen. You can see the content, and if I need to know where is the next meeting, I don't need to take my iPhone or anything else. I'll be able to see it from here. But very important to understand that this transparency is also a pen and also a keyboard. So from here, I'll be able to type and get the information that I want, even when it's closed. And if you remember, the always on, always connected, this system will be updated as I work. But if I want to open it, this is the standard system that you are used. You can have the productivity and everything, and here you have the touchpad in order to be able to move. And this is just one of the ideas that we are going to do definitely a very nice form factor that we are still working on the cooling in order to release it. And this is one of the ideas of the Kishki. I believe you'll see many, many more systems as we move forward. And I was so enthusiastic that I lost my clicker. I find that again. Thank you very much, ladies. So, as I said before, the transformation starts now. It starts with Sandy Bridge, and as I said, Ultrabook enters mainstream, and in holiday refresh this year, you see systems below 999 representing this form factor. Ivy Bridge in 2012 will be ultra-thin, ultra-responsive, and ultra-secure, and everything will be built into this category of Ultrabook. And Haswell will be the notebook reinvented in order to be able to deliver all this magnificent form factor and usages that we are speaking about. So as I say, the transformation begins now. But we need to work with you, with the ecosystem, in order to enable us to go there. There's still premium. There's premium on prismatic battery. We need to work with the ecosystem to reduce it. Thin panel, we'll work with you in order to reduce it. Chassis, either aluminum or metallic plastic, we need to work with the ecosystem. We already start working, actually, as we speak. We started several months ago. The adoption or the willingness to work with us is great, but it's not a one company show. It's a whole ecosystem that will be working together in order to deliver this experience. So to summarize, Sandy Bridge, the integration of the CPU, GPU, and the media, we believe it's a game changer, and we believe that if you look back at the history of microprocessor, Sandy Bridge will have a very nice place in this history book. The Ultrabook category is evolving, and as I say, it starts now. What Sean said, and let me repeat it because it's a big challenge, but we spoke with our partners and they are willing to rise to the opportunity. We believe that with Ivy Bridge we'll be able to leave the end of next year with 40% of Ultrabooks by the end of next year. We say definitely that we need to drive the cost to a very affordable, otherwise we'll not be able to get to the 40%. And we partner with the ecosystem in order to deliver all this great experience. So, ladies and gentlemen, we revolutionized the PC industry in the past. We did the Pentium MMX. I had the luxury to work with many of you in doing the Centrino revolution. Let's do it once again, and I hope that by next year, and definitely 2 years from now, we'll be able to see fascinating new PC and reinvigorate the whole category once again. Thank you very much.